The donkey that spoke to Balaam. One of the Bible's most incredible miracles. Have you ever wondered what it would take for God to get someone's attention? What if the messenger wasn't a prophet, an angel, or a king, but a donkey? It may sound impossible, but this is one of the most extraordinary stories in the entire Bible. It is a story filled with mystery, pride, invisible danger, and an unforgettable miracle that reminds us that God can use anyone or anything to accomplish His purpose. This incredible event is recorded in the book of Numbers, chapter 22. Let's step back more than 3,000 years to the plains of Moab, where the people of Israel had just completed a long journey through the wilderness. After 40 years of wandering, Israel was finally approaching the promised land. As they traveled, God gave them victory over powerful kings and nations. News of Israel's victories spread quickly across the region. Every kingdom nearby became fearful. Among them was Balak, the king of Moab. When Balak looked across the land, he saw thousands upon thousands of Israelites camped near his borders. He became terrified. He believed that no army could defeat them, but he had heard something even more frightening. He heard that Israel's God fought for them. Balak knew that military strength alone would not be enough. Instead of preparing another army, he searched for someone with supernatural influence. That man was Balaam. Balaam was a well-known prophet who lived far away in the city of Pethor. People believed that whoever Balaam blessed would be blessed, and whoever he cursed would be cursed. So Balak sent respected officials carrying valuable gifts and large sums of money. Their mission was simple: convince Balaam to come and place a curse on Israel. When the officials arrived, they explained Balak's request. They promised Balaam great honor and wealth if he would only curse the Israelites. Instead of answering immediately, Balaam told them to stay overnight. He wanted to ask God what he should do. That night, God spoke clearly to Balaam. God said, "You must not go with them. You must not curse these people because they are blessed." The answer was unmistakable. The next morning, Balaam sent the officials home. He refused the invitation. When Balak heard this, he refused to give up. He sent an even larger group of princes. These men were more important. They carried even greater rewards. They promised Balaam riches beyond imagination and a position of great honor again. Balaam listened. He told them he could never go beyond what God commanded. But instead of ending the conversation there, he asked them to stay another night. Deep inside, Balaam's heart was beginning to desire the reward. That night, God spoke again. God allowed Balaam to go, but only under one condition. He could speak only the words that God would give him. Early the next morning, Balaam saddled his donkey and began the journey with the Moabite officials. At first, everything seemed normal. The road stretched across open fields and rocky hills. The sun rose over the desert. The travelers continued forward, but something invisible was waiting ahead. The Bible tells us that God was angry because Balaam's heart was not right. Although Balaam was obeying outwardly, inwardly he was motivated by greed and personal gain. So God sent the angel of the Lord to stand in the road with a drawn sword. The angel blocked Balaam's path, but there was one problem. Balaam couldn't see him, only the donkey. As they walked down the road, the donkey suddenly stopped. Its ears stood upright, its eyes fixed on something terrifying. Standing directly ahead was the angel of the Lord, holding a shining sword. The frightened donkey immediately turned off the road into a nearby field. Balaam had no idea why. He became angry. He struck the donkey and forced it back onto the road. The journey continued. A little farther ahead, the angel appeared again. This time the road became very narrow. Stone walls bordered both sides. There was almost no room to pass. Again, the donkey saw the angel, trying desperately to avoid the sword. It pressed tightly against one wall. Balaam's foot was crushed against the stones. Pain shot through his leg. His anger exploded. He beat the donkey again. Still, Balaam could not see what the donkey saw. The Journey continued one more time. Soon they reached an even narrower place where there was no room to turn left or right. The angel of the Lord stood directly in front of them. The donkey knew there was nowhere to escape. Instead of moving forward, it simply lay down beneath Balaam. Now Balaam completely lost his temper. He repeatedly struck the poor animal with his staff. Then something happened unlike anything else in the Bible. God performed an astonishing miracle. He opened the donkey's mouth. The donkey spoke. In a calm voice, it asked, "What have I done to you that you have beaten me these 3 times?" "Even more surprising," Balaam answered the donkey. He seemed so consumed by anger that he forgot the impossible was happening. He shouted, "You have made me look foolish. If I had a sword, I would kill you right now." Then the donkey spoke again. It asked, "Am I not your own donkey, the one you have always ridden? Have I ever treated you this way before?" Balaam paused. The answer was obvious. "No," he admitted. At that very moment, God opened Balaam's eyes. Suddenly, he saw what had been hidden all along. Standing in the road before him was the angel of the Lord with a drawn sword. The angel looked directly at Balaam. Immediately, Balaam fell face down to the ground. The angel asked, "Why have you beaten your donkey these 3 times?" Then came the shocking truth. "Your donkey saw me and turned away from me these 3 times. If she had not turned away, I would certainly have killed you by now. But I would have spared her." Imagine hearing those words. The donkey Balaam had beaten had actually saved his life. 3 times, the animal had shown more spiritual awareness than the prophet riding on its back. Balaam realized how blind he had been, not physically, spiritually, filled with fear. Balaam confessed, "I have sinned. I did not realize you were standing in the road to oppose me. If you are displeased, I will go back." But the angel replied, "Go with these men, but speak only what I tell you." Balaam continued his journey. Eventually, he arrived before King Balak. The king welcomed him with great celebration. Balak expected Balaam to pronounce a terrible curse upon Israel. Altars were built, sacrifices were offered. The moment finally arrived. Everyone waited. Would Balaam curse Israel? But when Balaam opened his mouth, only blessings came out. Instead of cursing God's people, he declared God's favor over them. Balak was furious. He could hardly believe what he was hearing. 3 different times he moved Balaam to different locations, hoping the outcome would change. Each time Balaam tried to speak. Each time God placed blessings in his mouth. Finally, Balaam delivered one of the Bible's most remarkable prophecies. He spoke of a future king. He declared, "A star shall come out of Jacob, and a scepter shall rise out of Israel." For many Christians, this prophecy points forward to Jesus Christ, the coming Messiah who would one day rule forever. Balak's plan had completely failed. No human curse could overcome the blessing that God had already placed upon his people. The story leaves us with several unforgettable lessons. First, God sees what we cannot. Balaam believed he understood the situation. In reality, he was blind to the greatest danger standing directly in front of him. Second, God can use the most unexpected instruments to accomplish his purposes. He used an ordinary donkey to protect a prophet. No person or creature is too insignificant for God to use. Third, greed can cloud spiritual judgment. Balaam knew God's command from the beginning, yet his desire for wealth almost led him to destruction. Finally, God's plans cannot be overturned by human schemes. King Balak wanted Israel cursed, but when God has blessed someone, no earthly power can reverse his decision. The story of Balaam and the talking donkey is far more than a strange miracle. It is a powerful reminder that obedience matters. Humility matters, and listening to God matters. Sometimes, the greatest danger is not the one we can see with our eyes. It is the one hidden within our own hearts. And sometimes God's warnings come from the most unexpected places. The question is, will we listen? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this Bible story and would like to discover more incredible but lesser-known stories from Scripture, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who loves exploring the Bible. Until next time, may God bless you, guide your path, and open your eyes to His truth.